Hey, Peter Hobbs here from the Salvation Army, just checking in. Look, I just wanted to give some feedback. I wrote this article that was published last week on Salvation Army Soldiership, and the question was asked, are we missioning the missional intent that Jesus had in mind when it comes to following him? And so talking about getting rid of all the movement blockers and actually just opening up soldiership for everyone who calls himself a follower of Jesus, who's part of this Salvation Army family that's on mission together, then they are soldiers. That's it. That's it. There's no strings attached. And the Salvation Army has a mission statement in Australia that says that we love everyone without discrimination. We love everyone without discrimination. That is our mission statement. And now, this soldiership idea in this context is actually putting that into practice. We are loving everyone without discrimination, empowering everyone to be part of the mission of God, and empowering, taking away any judgment, any boundaries, and actually saying all human beings are invited to be part of this. And that can create a lot of issues internally because it's a different way of looking at soldiership. But at the same time, I'd love to see every kind of person, every race, every age, every label we could possibly put on a person engaged in the mission of God in some way. That's Jesus' mission, to take the broken lives and make them into something beautiful. And for us to be able to say to anyone that we journey with, we want you to be part of the mission with us. We want you to come on this mission together with us. That is the spirit of the Salvation Army. The whoever. We want you to be part of the mission. This is what the Salvation Army is about. This is what we live for. And not just to say, you have to be the set type of person to be able to be a soldier with all these lifestyle restrictions and all these different things. No, get everyone involved, because everyone speaks the language of people I don't connect with. We need everyone who's saying, yes, I want to follow Jesus. I want to be part of this Salvo family, and I want to be on mission. Say, well, let's do it. Whosoever will. Whosoever will. Not whosoever will, but then you've got to do this, and this. No, that's gone. Whosoever will. So I've only had positive feedback so far about that. I've had emails from around the world. I've had Facebook messages of positive response to the article. It seems to be simplifying and speaking truth into this space. And lots of people have actually made comments saying that they've known loads of people that have not joined the Salvation Army because of these restrictions, or because the problems that soldiership has created by having these restrictions in it. So a lot of these people have gone, I agree with you. I've been saying this for 15, 20 years, and it's just good that it's out in the open. When I made the Salvo's videos on soldiership called A Cause to Die For, I was just trying to work out what is soldiership. I was trying to find out what is it, what was the purpose of it. But now I've been a missional practitioner for like nearly 10 years as an officer in the Salvation Army. I've just gone, well, you know what? This idea of soldiership is kind of outdated, not relevant to the world that we live in, and it's certainly a movement blocker to people who want to be part of the mission. So I'm not saying this to be nasty, I'm not saying it to be spiteful, I'm not saying it to be heretical, I'm just saying we have to adapt. Catherine Booth said the great fundamental principle of adaptation is what will keep the Salvation Army alive. If we don't adapt our ways or change our methods, we'll die. And we'll see that soldiership hasn't adapted or changed for years. If anything, it's become more restricted. And we're suffering because of that, because people don't want to be part of it. So I'm encouraging us to just move forward with God, because God is the one that's laid this on my heart. God is the one that is proving it through our practice here locally. I love the Salvation Army. I've been in it all my life. And I just want to see others a part of it too, without discrimination, without restrictions, and just empowered to be part of the mission. Because when you see people empowered to be part of the mission, it changes their lives. It gives them a sense of self-worth. It makes them feel like they're part of a family. It makes them actually go, wow, this is something greater than myself, but it's like a family. So for me, the family that I have here on the Bellowing Peninsula are some of the closest friends I have in the world. The kindest, caring, authentic, really amazing people who I just love to be around. This is a family that I'll have for life, because of the connections that we've made. It's amazing. And so we also have a growing family around the world of people who we're supporting and loving and caring, who are also partnering in the mission of Jesus in the Salvo missional space. These wonderful people who we can cheer on and love and support. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for any other reason than following Jesus. I'm happy as a soldier and as an officer following Jesus in the Salvation Army. I'm happy to do this for the rest of my life. I absolutely love this. Just being a corps officer on the ground, empowering people, loving people. This is like the best thing in the world. Like, I have reached what I long to do. We absolutely love it. And so I'm not aspiring to climb a ladder anywhere. I'm not aspiring to prove myself to anyone. I've got nothing to prove. I'm just following Jesus, listening to him, doing what he says. That's why I'm making these videos. Because, guys, I want you guys, all of you, to be part of this mission and to empower others to be part of it too, without restrictions, without discrimination. Let's go. Let's love the world. Let's raise up leaders. But I wanted to share it with you because that's just how I'm feeling. And God is so good. The feedback I got from the article is really kind, and I'm just hoping that there'll be more people around the world that will step up and lead, because we want to see you guys raised up to change the world. We want to send you and go, so you can be a minister of the gospel. Speak to you soon. I'm Peter from the Salvation Army.